The Republican GOP race is really heating up after the Iowa caucus took place on January 3rd. Romney wins the state with 24.6% of the vote. However, right behind him, Rick Santorum lost by only 0.1%. Ron Paul falls in third with 21.4%, and Gingrich falls in fourth with 13.3%. Rick Perry only had 10.3% of the vote, but Bachmann had it the worst, with only 5% of voters' support. After the embarrassing loss, the next morning Michelle Bachmann announced her concession.
And so last night, the people of Iowa spoke with a very clear voice, and so I have decided to stand aside.
This caucus was a big wake-up call for Rick Perry, who returned home to Texas to reassess his campaign strategy after the multiple mistakes he made in previous debates.
I can't. Sorry. Oops.
After racist newsletters resurfaced under Ron Paul's name, he used the New Hampshire debate to prove that he believes that the judicial system is unfairly slanted towards African Americans.
The Democratic Party that understands true racism in this country is in the judicial system, and it has to do with enforcing the drug laws. Look at the percentages. The percentage of people who use drugs are about the same with blacks and whites, and yet the blacks are arrested way disproportionately. They're prosecuted in prison way disproportionately. They get the death penalty way disproportionately.
Also in New Hampshire, Newt Gingrich takes the opportunity to launch a series of advertisements attacking frontrunner Mitt Romney.
Romney's economic plan? Timid. Parts of it virtually identical to Obama's failed policy. Timid won't create jobs, and timid certainly won't defeat Barack Obama. Newt Gingrich's bold leadership balanced the budget, reformed welfare, helped create millions of new jobs. The Gingrich Jobs Plan, a powerful plan for growing our economy and creating jobs. Rebuilding the America we love with bold conservative leadership.
I'm Newt Gingrich, and I approve this message.
Let's not forget about Rick Santorum, who had an extremely strong presence in Iowa, only losing to frontrunner Mitt Romney by 8 votes. His campaign gained a lot of steam, and he spoke immediately after the caucus in Ames, Iowa, using his campaign's new motto.
Game on.
And we will continue to follow the Republican candidates into their next primary in New Hampshire. It is expected that frontrunner Mitt Romney will win the state. However, he faces a much more difficult path in states like South Carolina and Florida, who have a much more conservative population. The candidates each have an interesting path ahead of them, and we won't want to miss a thing.